Hey, how we doing out there, Redbird? Hey, awesome. Thanks for joining us here on a beautiful Tuesday evening. It's beautiful in here. It's kind of crappy out there. Thanks for coming inside and joining us. My name is Tait. I'm your host for the evening. If you've never been here on a Tuesday, welcome. This is where we hold a nice little home for singer-songwriters from the Valley and from beyond. We've got two fantastic singer-songwriters from the Valley, but we're going to get to them in just a second. There are a couple important pieces of architecture in this room that I want to point your attention to. So first and foremost, on each and every table, there's a little red card. So that's one of the ways you can support your artists tonight. Redbird's been doing quote-unquote free shows for 5 years now, and they started in that little room just across the parking lot, and it's now grown into this beautiful room that you see. And these Tuesday and Thursday free shows remain free based on your generosity. So the way we're supporting our artists tonight is through those red cards. It's really easy. Just shine your phone on it, and then it'll bring up a little drop-in page. Type in $1,000, each of you, $1,000. And then we'll be good to go. The other option is we have an analog tip jar. So on the subwoofer at the very front of the stage, we've got the old-fashioned analog tip jar, and I will be coming around kind of midway through. I'll be visiting everyone and shaking you down for some money, for some lunch money or perhaps a fine dinner. All right. Well, I'm going to get us started here, my friends, but I do want to say if you're having trouble hearing, please come join us at the front. The front is reserved for listeners. And I also do want to say that we're grateful and honored to be standing and sharing music and smiles here on the unceded and traditional ancestral territories of the Okanagan Syilx people. And let's start with your far right. So this young woman actually showed up at an open mic last summer and blew the crowd away. She's been lighting up stages across the Okanagan for many years and has been releasing songs on Spotify for many years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful Chayce Kennedy.
Hi, guys. Thanks so much for having us here tonight. This is really exciting. This is my first time actually playing at Redbird. I'm so honored to be here, so thank you.
Whew. Sitting at center stage now. She's been here on this Redbird stage many, many times as herself, or performing with Bray & Co. with her father, and performing the Three Little Birds set many times. She has, in fact, her own singer-songwriter circle across town, actually, at the Denenzi's Mission location that she hosts monthly. She's a fantastic singer-songwriter and a good friend of mine and has been releasing songs recently on Spotify. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Michaela Bray.
Hi, friends.
All right, so this is all original music all night long, my friends. We have an open mic portion that happens at 8:30. And my guitar is gently weeping.
It should be a new battery guarantee, but if it's not, I do have backups.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sean Bray, can you give me a favor? Can you go into my guitar case where I have cover this? On the front pocket and grab the battery. Front pocket, yeah.
Well, we got some slight technical difficulties on Dan Tate's guitar, which is, you know, it's kind of the 2024 I've been having so far. Technical difficulties. Michaela Bray, how are you feeling about maybe starting us off for this round?
For you, Dan Tait, I got you.
Yeah? Well,
also,
I mean...
Sean Bray has you. He has other batteries. Hell yeah. But I could start off.
Up to you. I mean, I can race to do it, too. I'm just trying to find the latch.
All right. I do host my own, so I do have experience. This first one that I'm going to write, I love writing about luck, more specifically bad luck. Not that I have particularly bad luck, but it's a theme that interests me. I also like reading books and poetry, and I learned some cool fun words that way. And I came across the word merry thought, I guess about a year ago now, year and a half, something like that. And merry thought is a colloquial word for wishbone, like an old English term for wishbone. And so I thought that juxtaposition was really interesting, the like merry, happy, and like the chance that your wish might not actually come true if you get the short end of it. And I thought that was a really compelling idea, so I wrote a whole song about it. This is called Merry Thought.
If I run too fast, I'll trip and skin my knees. But if I walk too slow, I go right back to 23. When I talk to the pavement instead of the sky, I thought to have a backbone was to question your spine. If it's a slip and not a fall, I take it in stride. Mary thought a wishbone of a bird, but after taxes I'm left with a third. If I tell you I love you, I practice to lie. Get in the mirror in the parking lot, break it off. Wishbone of a bird. If I eat too much, I'll anchor myself down. But if it's not enough, I'll float too high off the ground. So I'll hollow my insides, keep them shining clean. I like the way it feels like I'm flying in a dream. If I don't break fast, I'll lose the earth under me. Mary thought a wishbone of a bird, but after taxes I'm left with a third. If I tell you I love you, I practice to lie. In the mirror in the parking lot, break it off. Wishbone of a bird. Space between my teeth is where the prayers get stuck. wishbone of a bird.
Thank you so much. Is it working?
Not yet. How you doing over there, Chayce?
Good.
Yeah? Are you ready for your first song?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dante, you can borrow mine if you need it too, right?
So, this one's about, having a friendship, being in a relationship, really anything, but that ending. And, you being absolutely torn about it breaking you. But the other person seems completely fine. So this is called Feel. I want you to need me. I want you to feel like I did when you left me. How was that even real? Somber emotion scraping me dry. The hidden treasure we could never find. The late nights, the evening walk to the garden. The starry nights, looking out on the horizon. The cold grass on my tippy toes, your tight grasp with our fingers enclosed was all I ever wanted. But you took hold of me and left me cold in the shadowed hallway, blind and alone, sitting on a rectal stone out in the garden. Put your keys in the car and drove away for miles and miles. No phone call, no last goodbye. I guess it all started with high hopes, but now it's all over. Flashing like a green light at night, take off like a getaway car, be gone. The asphalt of the fire let me burn in, caving in wall to wall, sitting in an empty hall. But you took hold of me and left me cold in the shadowed hallway, blind and alone, sitting on a rectal stone out in the garden. Put your keys in the ignition, drove away for miles and miles. No phone call and no last goodbye. Captivating old disgrace, questioning what did I mistake? What did I mistake? What did I mistake? Thank you.
That was so beautiful.
All right.
Dante, how you doing?
It was reading on my tuner. Okay. I'm going to borrow Michaela Bree's guitar for a hot second. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's hear a big hand for our sound tech, Kaylee McGuire. She's Kaylee Dugan, I should say. She's currently behind me working on my guitar. I'm telling you, it's been that month. There we go. Ooh, a nice Taylor to play too. Well, I was debating whether I was going to play this song. This is a brand new song. I started writing it when I was on the road in December. And I woke up out of nowhere and I had this like tick in my leg, and I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning and like stretch this tick out, this weird, like, not a tick, but you know, it was really painful. And then I finished it a couple weeks ago, and it's all about growing old. You know, there's those little goalposts you kind of pass as you're growing old, you know, when the hangover becomes a 2-day hangover, and when physical activity causes 2 or 3 days of pain after that as well. And that's kind of what this song's about, and it's a true story. Finally left the hotel room, morning time is coming soon. Had to get on up and stretch my legs. It's not for a walk, it's not what you think, it's not deep thought, songwriter things. No, it seems that this bed has immobilized my legs. See, a funny thing is happening. Life's become a little challenging, and I don't remember when everything had changed. When I wake up it hurts and bedtime's worse. Some days all I do is curse. Can I take this body in for an exchange? Oh, everything I do, it requires a sound. My rowdy friends know they don't come around. Gone are the days of unbridled horseplay. 'Cause all my friends are old and injured now. I used to play a dozen sports. I never heard a lumbar support. I just go till the sun goes down. We'd rant and rave and we'd party lots. We'd drink our beer in 100 shots. But now I'm having trouble keeping orange juice down. Oh, everything I do, it requires a sound. All my rowdy friends are slowing down. Gone are the days of filling ashtrays. 'Cause all my friends are old and injured now. Well, it ain't all bad, yeah, it could be worse. I could be in a lonesome hearse. Hey, look at me, defying all the odds. Well, I count my blessings, I count my stars. Sometimes I just count my scars while she rubs my back, ignoring all my sorrows. Oh, everything I do, it requires a sound. And all my rowdy friends, they all moved to town. Gone are the days of extended foreplay. 'Cause all my friends are old and injured now. All my friends are old and injured now. Thank you very much. It's brand new, so it's a little rough around the edges, but thank you.
Dan, I feel that so wholeheartedly. Not as young as we once were. Well, I'm not gonna lie, standing or sitting up here without a guitar,
It's pretty naked,
it's
hey?
very vulnerable.
big.
I didn't like that at all. Might have to trade off with yours next time. Ooh. Like I mentioned, I'm a big fan of words. Reading them, writing them, etc., etc. I found a collection of poetry last year that rocked my world a little bit. I got a couple songs out of it, actually. But I came across this poem, and there was one line that stood out to me, and I'm like, whoa. I was looking through it earlier this week, actually, looking for another poem that was inspiring me in another way. But I actually wrote down the quote, because I never do that. And I'm like, these are my feelings. And I'm like, no, it actually stemmed from a real source. But the line was delicate. You would let loose your longing. And I'm like, whoa, that's visceral. I like that. So this is about something that didn't quite work out. And then feeling kind of like you should take the blame, even though in retrospect you shouldn't. And then getting all up in your feels and writing a whole song about it. So this one's called All for Naught.
night, had a talk with my hands, with a shine. In the light, it never stood a chance. A flash in the pan looks a lot like a spark. But I'll tamp down the flame with a biting remark that it's all for night.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dan, for the harmonica. It's my dreams coming true. It was perfect.
So this is a song I just wrote. It's called Karma. It's basically about, I didn't follow the traditional road after high school. I decided to take some years off, focus on music. Although I did love school. And I feel like my brain automatically just went to like, oh my goodness, time is ticking, like you gotta move. You need to have some success here. Time is running out. And I called that voice in my head Karma. So I wrote a song about her. Is 4 years and a degree what I need? Will it feel good having some certainty? But what if the ache and the pain is still around? And I know deep down I've swallowed it now. I want a cure for the mess in my head. Give me a pill, write me a prescription. I reinvent multiple scenarios, most times on my own demolition. Karma, karma, karma will come and get me. Karma, karma. The voice in my head, shadow in my bed, the girl on my shoulder says I'm getting older. Karma, karma, karma. Another late night losing sleep. Another day falling down to the ground. The expectations I failed to meet. She reminds me every day, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I want a cure for the mess in my head. Give me a pill, write me a prescription. I reinvent multiple scenarios, most times on my own demolition. Karma, karma, karma will come and get me. Karma, karma. The voice in my head, shadow in my bed, the girl on my shoulder says I'm getting older. Karma, karma, karma. Passenger seat when I'm driving catches me when I'm lying. Karma, karma, karma. Her name is Karma. The voice in my head, shadow in my bed, the girl on my shoulder says I'm getting older. Karma, karma, karma. Thank you.
Your melody writing is incredible, Chayce. Those melodies
Thank
are
you.
fantastic,
That
buddy.
one's so new.
Hey, look, my guitar works. Ha we're winning. I want to play an old tune. This is a tune I co-wrote with an old friend of mine, and we were down in Nashville, Tennessee. We were trying to chase the big dream that many of us musicians have of writing music in Nashville. But we had a bit of a liability on our hands because we were traveling in a 1981 Volkswagen Westfalia, and that thing kept breaking down every 200 miles or so. And so when I say we were in Nashville, Tennessee, we were actually about 45 minutes north of Nashville because the transmission blew again. And so we got a small amount of time in Nashville, but this is a tune about how we'd go back and do it again differently. Can't remember it. No, we're gonna change it. We're gonna change the song. Shaken by the guitar. So now for something completely different. This is a tune about moving out west. Packing up my stuff. The sun has set on another year. I'm loading up the truck. It's high time we get out of here. The summer's gone too long. Leaves are changing and so am I. Hear that autumn song. Breeze through the cold night. Take me to those trees I'd see where the chorus reels in the night, in the night. Wash my soul in my river flows where I'm on the nights, all the coffee, weed, and the cheap wine. Do I say goodbye while I head on out to another time? Take me to those dreams I see where the chorus reels in the night, in the night. Lost my soul in my Thanks very much. Thanks for singing along, Michaela Bray.
Absolutely.
I don't know how you heard that song before.
I've done this once or thrice. Well, I heard Tennessee, and I was hoping it was Tennessee, and I'm like, I am ready.
Well, it was supposed to be Tennessee, and then
Right.
the host forgot his own song.
Like,
so.
no pressure, no judgment. happens to the best of us. But then he started playing that, and I'm like, I too know that. I am ready. I've trained for this.
We can do that. We can do that later, for sure.
Like, no pressure. do what your heart tells you to do. This next one is a song of mine called Dark Sky County. In the grand scheme of things, I've done an okay amount of traveling, but I feel like for the majority of my 20s, I didn't go anywhere. And that was school, and that was COVID, and that was starting a career, and et cetera, and et cetera. But last year, I spent a week by myself in Arizona, went to the Grand Canyon, lived my best little tourist life, and it was incredible. I celebrated a birthday while I was there, and one of the cities I stayed in was about half an hour south of the Grand Canyon, and it was in what's called a dark sky park, so there was no light pollution, so there were just like 700 million stars. Like, I see stars in my backyard, but like this had nothing compared to this place. And so getting older and, I don't know, just questioning my whole existence as a human by myself in a foreign country in a state I've never been in was an interesting experience, to say the least. It was a bit heavy. I cried, I laughed by myself. And I got this song out of it. This is called Dark Sky County.
There's a fever spreading in my chest. Am I the arson or the arsonist? I get confused with what I wish I said and what actually happened. I have these dreams where my teeth fall out. I don't seem to mind, but when I wake up, I count them all. I try to find what it means, but there doesn't seem to be a good answer. So the last day of 28, I barreled down the interstate, came to a stop in the middle of the desert. And I craned my neck as far as it would go till I could taste the stars in the back of my desert. And I craned my neck as far as it would go till I could taste the stars in the back of my throat. I feel so small. Dark sky county. Dark sky county. Dark sky. Dark sky.
Thank you. Got away from me at the end.
That's perfect for laying in the back of a pickup truck and just looking at the dark sky.
Right?
I love it.
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
nice. I love your piano, Chayce.
Thank
Nords are amazing. I don't have one yet, but when I grow up, I'm going to get a Nord.
It's amazing. It was my birthday present last year. I'm very fortunate.
It's
Love
pretty
it.
cool.
So, growing up, it opens new doors. And last March was my 19th birthday. So that was the first, like, big birthday, you know, having that freedom. I was able to go out with my friends all summer. So I got to write some songs about it, the late night dancing. This is called Ritual. I get caught up with the thought of being young and alive. So being 19, I feel so lively on nights like tonight. But I like the way you feel when I'm dancing with you watching. I like the way you feel when it's getting later and louder and darker, and you ask me to dance. It's a ritual with your hands on my hands. It's a ritual I don't ever wanna end. You're proud to say I'm yours tonight. What about tomorrow when I don't get a reply? You'll ask again next Saturday. Can I resist ya? Oh, we keep playing this same old game. 'Cause I like the way you feel when I'm dancing with you watching. I like the way you feel when it's getting later and louder and darker, and you ask me to dance. It's a ritual with your hands on my hands. It's a ritual I don't ever wanna end. I don't ever wanna end. And you ask me to dance. It's a ritual with your hands on my hands. It's a ritual I don't ever wanna end. Thank you.
That falsetto is so beautiful. Every time I'm like, whew, I just like that.
So Michaela and Chayce, I'm going to let you take it for the rest of this round, and I'm going to go get us some money.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right.
That was beautiful. I don't know if I've actually heard that one before.
It's relatively new.
That makes sense.
I was, in Sad Bastard Zone visiting one of my friends at Rhonda Lake, and I'm like, this is like a few years after he passed, and I was still, sad about it. And I was like, what am I doing? He would hate it if I would come up here and be sad every year. So I started writing to pull my butt out of the sadness.
Well, it worked out well for you. It's a great song.
Thank you.
This next one is also a relatively new one, actually. I've been experimenting with different tunings lately, which is kind of spicy for me, considering I've played the same 4 chords for, 15 years. We're branching out. Things are happening. But as I mentioned earlier, I like the idea of luck and bad luck, and I guess the quest of being right and wrong and good things happening and bad things happening in the balance of it all. But I think ultimately we all have the quest to be the best version of ourselves, which is very cheesy, but it's true. So I was kind of playing around with that idea and kind of comparing that to this divine idea of divinity being the perfect person, quote unquote. Not any, I don't know, just the idea of trying to be your best self and trying to achieve it and taking those steps, but life being life and it not really working out sometimes, or being quite an obstacle. So this one's called Divinity.
Raise your hands, stick them up. It's never gonna be enough. You try to shoot for the moon, still got pretty high. I'm always looking up to the sky. I'm always looking for you in the sky. I've hit every part of my tongue. Sorrow tastes different to everyone. Feed a fever, starve a cold. But how can I stop from getting older without doing what I'm told? I don't wanna do what I'm told. I hadn't considered the possibility that I could be right. I think I keep coming this close to divinity, but my hands just won't touch, no matter how hard I try. The junipers bend to the way you speak when you don't think they're listening. I lean right up against the wind to see if you're at it again. But it's quiet when you open your eyes. Thought you'd start a riot over rectify it. I hadn't considered the possibility that I could be right. I think I keep coming this close to divinity, but my hands just won't touch, no matter how hard I try. Consider the possibility that I could be right. I think keep coming this close to divinity, but my hands just won't touch, no matter how hard I try.
Thank you so much.
So I feel like social media is so prominent nowadays, so I had to write a song about it. Basically about how a lot of what we're seeing is edited, filtered versions of people to make them seem perfect. So it's so easy to compare ourselves to everyone we're seeing on the internet. These unrealistic beauty standards. So this song's called Prettier. Are we all just here on the couch, staring into our phones? Perfection is plenty. Look in the mirror and see a broken blonde. Is she okay or not? She acts fine and dandy. People think that pretty's the cure, but no matter how pretty, you could be prettier. People think that we're so sure, but when I hit rock bottom, no one knew what to look for. Are we all just here on the side, normalizing being criticized? I go out and I smile a whole lot, cover up on my thoughts so I can be who you wanna see. People think that pretty's the cure, but no matter how pretty, you could be prettier. People think that we're so sure, but when I hit rock bottom, no one knew what to look for. I've been up to the floor, I've been fighting this war, I've been running, but I can't escape my own head. My own head. People think that, people think that, people think that pretty's the cure, but no matter how pretty, you could be prettier. People think that we're so sure, but when I hit rock bottom, no one knew what to look for. I didn't know what to look for. People think that pretty's the cure, but no matter how pretty, you could be prettier. People think that we're so sure, but when I hit rock bottom, no one knew what to look for. Thank you.
That's a beautiful tune. You know what's kind of cool? There was a period, I don't know if you folks have noticed this, but there was a period of like 20 years where singing about a phone wasn't cool anymore. Because like back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, like you could talk about, you know, calling someone up and stuff. But phones are cool again in songs. And like a lot of it is talking about social media, but it's interesting. Phones have come back. I love that one. I love that one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And not just for the fact that you sing about a phone. Well, we're going to do one more round. There is an open mic that comes up right after this. It's going to be shortly after 8:45. Normally 8:45 start, but I'm having a lot of fun up here. If you guys are down for one more round, we're going to do one. Thanks, Peter. Hi, Peter. Well, this is a tune about Tennessee I wrote. And I should say I co-wrote. Co-wrote this with Casey Graff. It's a little bit about that 81 Westphalia I was talking about, but mostly about wanting to do it right. Tennessee, she calls to me in the morning, in the evening, memory. Country fair, flowers in her hair. Stood up on that stage and poured our hearts out there. Well, the sun is setting blue, and it's on to the next show. Tennessee, don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. Don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. Don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. When will you be coming right those smoky mountains around me? Tennessee, come drink with me in the morning, in the evening, memory. Where the sun is setting blue, and it's on to the next show. Tennessee, don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. Don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. Don't forget about me. I won't forget about you. Where the sun is setting low, and it's on to the next show. Tennessee, don't forget about me. Tennessee, don't the sea. Don't forget about me. Oh, Tennessee. Don't forget about me. I won't forget about you. No, don't forget about me. I won't forget about you. Thank you.
Oh, I just love that song.
Thanks for singing.
Thanks for letting me sing. Thanks for not
Of course. So one more song for Michaela Bray, hey?
And this one is a brand new one, which is lightly
Ooh.
terrifying, I know. Who is she? New year, new me. I'm taking a songwriting course right now, and I'm having the best time. It is a considerable commitment of my time. I have a full-time job, and I'm forgetting about it right now because I'm thinking about writing songs, but it's a really lovely feeling. I haven't written creatively on a deadline in years, so it's been a fun challenge to be like, oh, I have to write a song in a week. Is it going to be great? Probably not, but perhaps. There might be some things happening in it. But this song was the first one that I wrote, which was about 2 weeks ago. Only a couple people have heard it. Kaylee is one of them. So thanks. If I mess it up, don't tell anybody, please. This one was based on a picture prompt, which I also haven't done in quite a long time, so that was interesting. It was a water scene. It was somebody up to their ankles in water, and they had a piece of cloth kind of draped like this, and something about just like the crook of the arm really just kind of caught me a little bit. And I ended up writing a song kind of about that feeling in the picture. And it's hard because I can't show you the picture, so just take my word for it. But this one is also spicy tuning, so give me 7 more seconds. But this one is called Wash Me Away.
Who's putting on the course?
It's an organization called School of Song.
Cool.
It's incredible, and Adrienne Lenker of Big Thief
Wow.
is the one running it.
Cool.
I get to have Zoom calls with her.
Nice. That's really cool.
It's so she can't see my face. There's so many people in this course that everybody's just blocked out on Zoom. Like you don't even have the option, but like it's incredible. She's so cool.
Cool.
Yes.
And can anyone take these courses? or-
Quite literally anybody, even if you've
Oh.
never written a course before. I'm an advocate now. If you sign up, I do get a referral code, so this is also perhaps a business opportunity for me. But School of Song, I highly recommend it if you need just like a good songwriting challenge. But I can't multitask. Give me 4 more seconds.
Just want to remind you one more time, unicorns.live is live streaming us right now. Right now, we're being live streamed. But if you want to see Three Little Birds at home, you can't make it out, you can sign up and subscribe for $100 for the whole year. And that's more than just Three Little Birds.
All right. This is Wash Me Away.
It's higher than noon and I feel like unraveling. Takes me to June when the water started shimmering. Kaleidoscope blue is where I started listening. My back in the water, I wait. I capture the sun if it fit in the crook of my arm. But I'd settle for a dandelion crown to a dying star. Heavy's the head that carries it all. the fog catches it all. I feel a shadow or the writing on the wall. It's a sign of our inimitable fall. For a second you're the storm before the calm, here to wash me away, here to wash me away, here to wash me away. Hey, wash me away. I think I belong in the arms of a nesting doll. Pull back right on to others, back on me. I'll be the center, you'll be the same. Hold me so tight, I see the color of grace. Whatever it takes. I feel a shadow, hold the writing on the wall. It's a sign of our inimitable fall. For a second you're the storm before the calm, here to wash me away, here to wash me away, here to wash me away. Hey, wash me away. Sticks and stones, bury bones, ankle deep. Don't let go, words reflect. Good attempt, standing still, circumspect. Sticks and stones, bury bones, ankle deep. Don't let go, words reflect. Good attempt, standing still, circumspect. I feel a shadow, pull the writing on the wall. It's a sign of our inimitable fall. For a second you're the storm before the calm, you're the storm before the calm, you're the storm before the calm, here to wash me away, here to wash me away, here to wash me away. Hey, wash me away. Thank you so much.
Spicy tuning.
Right? I
That
know.
was cool.
Who is she? It's
That's
crazy.
amazing.
Before I start, I just want to say thank you so much to Redbird for hosting this tonight, and for Tait for inviting me here and having me. Thank you.
Happy to. Happy to.
It's been a lot of fun. And as I said, this was my first time here, and I love it. So this last song is called Until This Night. I actually have it coming out Friday on all streaming platforms. Sounds pretty different because it's quite dancey, recorded, so I had to learn like the stripped down version. Walk me to my door, kiss me goodnight, good night. Watching you walk away didn't feel right. I've read stories about this feeling, something I never believed in. Every movie happy ending, always feel like I'm pretending. Until this night, until this night,
So come and kiss me on the floor. I'm feeling things I haven't felt before. Till this and until this and I live on the edge while you walk the straight line. I think too much, but you tell me I'm fine. I've read stories about this feeling, something I never believed in. Every movie happy ending, always feel like I'm pretending. Until this night, until this night. So come and kiss me on the floor. I'm feeling things I haven't felt before. Till this night, until this night. I've been jaded, I've been bruised, never wanted anything that I could lose. I've been jaded, I've been bruised, never wanted anything until you. I've been jaded, I've been jaded, I've been bruised, never wanted anything that I could lose. I've been jaded, I've been bruised, never wanted anything until you. Until this night, until this night. So come and kiss me on the floor. I'm feeling things I haven't felt before. Till this night, until this night, until this night, until this night.
Thank you.
My friends, give it up for Chayce Kennedy on your far right. Keep it going. Keep it going for Michaela Bray, sitting center stage. My name's Dan Tait. Keep it going for Kaylee Dugan on the sound. All right, my friends, we have open mic coming at you in a few minutes. Thanks for joining us on Unicorns Live. Thank you for joining us here at Redbird. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We'll see you again very soon, my friends. Bye-bye.